Yo, this Too Tough here. This is this week's edition of Too Tough Tough Talk. Yo, this Too Tough here. Check it out. Listen, I just want to give y'all, this is an update on the fights that happened earlier today in a snooze fest. We had Billy Joe Saunders defeating Isufi, unanimous decision victory. Joyce stopping Ustinov in the third round, and Inoue just demolishing Rodriguez in the second round. And then you had Josh Taylor. He had dropped Baranchyk a couple of times. I think it was in round 5. Yo, was it round 5? Maybe it was round 4, round 5, one of those rounds. But round 5 was one of the best rounds of the year, yo. Anyway, so that's that. As you see, I'm in front of the Barclays Center. I'm about to go inside, and it's gonna be like it's just 2 seconds, right? But I'm gonna catch y'all at the end of this tape and let y'all know all of the reviews of the night. All right. 1, Too Tough 1. Gary Russell won earlier. Stoppage. He had stopped Kiko Martinez. Deontay Wilder stopped Dominic Breazeale in like 2 minutes, 17 seconds of the first round. It's loud in the building. Y'all hear it. Yo, this Too Tough, and check it out. We're gonna discuss Saturday's fights. We got we had what was it? Billy Joe Saunders fight Chief Fat Isufi for the let me see if this one is light. The light is better. Yeah, the light is better in this one. They had Chief Fat Isufi face Billy Joe Saunders for that vacant WBO super middleweight title. Billy Joe Saunders clearly won. I think it was 1 round. Maybe you could have gave Chief Fat if that many, but it was like an easy victory for Billy Joe Saunders. It wasn't an exciting fight. It was very dull. Billy Joe used a lot of movement to avoid engaging. And, he clearly won because the guy couldn't cut off the range, couldn't do anything to stop Billy Joe. Billy Joe was talking about fighting, possibly unifying with Colin Smith now. I'm not sure how feasible that'll be since they're on separate, separate camps, separate sides of the street, so to speak. And then you got Chris Eubank, he's the IBO title holder. Caleb Plant, IBF, and Darrell is the WBC. So, and then you got Canelo being the WBA regular, but he can't really unify with that guy. So I expect to see Colin Smith versus Canelo way before I see Billy Joe faces one of them other guys. You might see Billy Joe fight some of these top-ranked guys that's going to be moving up, maybe from middleweight to super middleweight, like maybe Rob Brandt might fight, because Rob Brandt entered the World Boxing Super Series at super middleweight. So maybe he might vacate that WBA junior title and move up. Then you got Joyce is on that undercard facing Alexander Ustinov. I gotta watch the replay. I know the results. Joyce won by stoppage, but I gotta watch the results. I gotta actually see the fight to give a fair assessment on that. We got also on Saturday. Also on Saturday, you had the World Boxing Super Series. You had Inoue versus Manny Rodriguez at the bantamweight. I believe it's for the IBF. Yeah, the IBF title, because Inoue had the WBA regular title. So that one, it wasn't like a unification. It was probably to get rid of the junior title and the, although by the rules, he's supposed to be a unified champ. But so with that said, we had Inoue demolish Rodriguez, I think in second round. He stopped him in the second round. Easy work. Then you had Josh Taylor facing Ivan Baranchyk for the IBF 140, the junior welterweight title. Now, Josh Taylor won this fight, but Baranchyk was having showed a good account of himself. I really like round 5. I think Baranchyk got dropped twice in the middle of the fight. Forgot which round it was. He got dropped twice, but he got back up and he started to fight some more. It looked at a moment that Taylor was going to stop him, but he didn't. He won by decision. Now Taylor got to fight Regis Prograis, and Inoue from the other fight has to fight Nonito Donaire for the World Boxing Super Series winners. Me personally, I think Inoue might pull out of that fight beforehand, and because they already aligned with the zone, and he might not want his fighter to fight on the zone too much longer. Like, he gave him that one, but he pulled out Tete. Somehow Tete miraculously got an injury when he was supposed to fight, and now he got Inoue. He might persuade to pull out. Although I think Inoue versus Donaire will be a big fight in Asia. And then we had the big fight of the weekend where people was talking bad about Deontay Wilder, speech about him wanting to kill a man, and how they was calling him an embarrassment to the champ. The WBC president was talking about having a hearing to discuss it. Anyway, on Saturday at Barclays, Wilder versus Breazeale. First, I'm gonna discuss Gary Russell versus Kiko Martinez. Gary Russell stopped because he had a gash over his eye, a big gash that caused the fight to get stopped. Now, I'm not sure how long it'll take for Kiko to heal that, but Gary Russell Jr. is very vocal about fighting some of these other champs at 126. He had a t-shirt on, it's like Leo, I want you next, that had it like handwritten, Leo, I want you next, or whatever on it. And so we waiting to see what happens. Anyway, because I want to see Gary Russell. Gary Russell might move up to 130. The main event of the evening, we saw Dominic Breazeale get dropped and stopped in the first round by WBC champ Deontay Wilder. It was a quick stoppage, I believe 2 minutes and some odd seconds of the first round. It was a jab followed by the right hand that put Breazeale down. In the beginning of the fight, Deontay Wilder put on pressure. He came out, started to jab, throw the right hand, attempted a few body shots, stunned Breazeale for a second, backed him up into the corner. While in the corner, Breazeale took a swing back at Wilder and many people believe clipped him good. Whatever the case is, he backed him up. Wilder tied him up. Ref broke it up. Then they engaged a little bit more. Then they then clinched again after Breazeale got hit. After being warned to not hit behind the head in the clinch, the ref split up the two. Wilder threw the jab in the right hand, and it was fight over. Deontay Wilder, usual stuff, calling out the usual people. Luis Ortiz was in the ring after the fight. A lot of people don't really want to see Luis Ortiz. They want to see either Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua. But understand, Luis Ortiz gave Deontay Wilder the toughest fight other than Tyson Fury. We'll see what's up ahead and continue on from there. Too Tough, and I'm out. That's today's edition of Too Tough, Tough Talk. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Too Tough, Tough Talk. Like, comment, and share with your buddies. Please subscribe and get notified. Too Tough, and that's my piece. Peace.